School reopening kicks off tomorrow following President Uhuru Kenyatta's directive, which has been echoed by the Ministry of Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha. The executive order further directed all learners and teachers to wear face masks appropriately when on the school premises or within a school transport. Daniel Kariuki reports.
President Uhuru Kenyatta's directives today on the review of COVID-19 containment measures include new school reopening procedures ahead of the reopening process that kicks off tomorrow, the 4th of March 2021. With one that all teachers and other staff who are aged 58 years or above or who have pre-existing conditions shall deliver their duties through remote means or by holding their classes or lessons in open spaces with natural flow of air, and that all schools shall ensure that they have adequate hand washing stations corresponding to the student population in line with the guidelines issued by the Ministry of Health. Further directing that all non-essential visits to schools by parents and guardians are prohibited and should only be allowed in exemptional circumstances, with all the visitors to schools being registered in school records and being subject to all infection prevention protocols. The statement providing a relief to schools experiencing water problems to ensure that there is adequate availability of hand sanitizers for both students and teachers. And that all teachers and students shall wear appropriate face masks when on the school premises or within school transport means, in addition to strictly applying hand hygiene and physical spacing at all times. The President's statement further reading that all extracurricular activities such as sports, drama, music and prize-giving days involving more than one school remain prohibited for the next 90 days, and all exchange visits between schools remain prohibited for the same period. Principals and school head teachers of every school shall maintain a register of all sick pupils, students or teachers and immediately inform the County Health Department of all cases of moderate to severe infections.
To ask questions.
With the Ministry of Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha addressing at a multi-agency team today, claiming that even though social distance will remain a challenge and together with other challenges posed by the virus, it will not stop schools from reopening.
Please don't start saying, oh, this is they are not keeping 1 meter distance. Go and keep it for yourself. We have said that you can use, the teachers should be innovative. And our gallant teachers being innovative, it means every open space in the school, the dining hall, the assembly hall, the school auditorium, can be used as classrooms and converted when the purpose for which it was meant.
In October last year, Professor George Magoha directed school heads not to send home students due to lack of school fees. Today, the CS has reiterated the stand, but has asked parents not to take advantage of the directive at the expense of poor learners.
If sanitizers are brought to school, they must be in the custody of teachers, and they must be used outside in the public place where everybody is seeing, so that our gallant children don't use them for other things. Every child will have a mask. We have instructed and pleaded with the parents, most of who can buy masks, to buy at least 2 reusable masks.
All learners across the country are expected to report to schools tomorrow to resume with their education that was abruptly stopped by COVID-19 in March last year. The learners are expected to join those in grade 4, 8 and Form 4 after they reported in October last year. Daniel Kariuki for Switch TV, Nairobi.